Hi everybody, this is Dino V. How are you? I hope all is good. Thank you for the new subscribers. Subscribers. Please comment and like my channel, and thank you for watching this. I'm a big fan. I'm not just a Paul McCartney fan. I'm a Beatles fan, and I don't just have Paul McCartney stuff. I have a lot of Beatles and solo stuff. And besides that, besides collecting records, CDs, books, DVDs, Blu-rays and clothing, various bits, memorabilia, there's lots I collect. And one person that's really important in the Beatles story, there's many people, Brian Epstein, I'm not going to list them all, Brian Epstein, George Martin, Lee and Aspinall, Mal Evans, and obviously there's hundreds more. But I'm talking in the studio. So after George Martin, the most important person in the studio to the Beatles was Mr. Geoff Emerick, or Jeffrey Ernest Emerick, more to the point. I'm sure you know he is, but if you don't know, Geoff became the Beatles engineer when they were recording the Revolver album in 1966, and his first job as engineer was working on a new track that John Lennon brought in called Tomorrow Never Knows. What a way to start. So and during the 80s and on, I mean, Geoff Emerick's worked on many amazing albums with Paul. Solo, of course, he worked on Band on the Run. Have you got the new copy yet? Have you ordered it? Is it coming? And various McCartney albums. There's just a few here. Tug of War. Remember, recording engineer, not producer. Pipes of Peace. The amazing Flaming Pie as well. So Geoff Emerick worked along George Martin on many of Paul's great solo albums. He also worked on the White Album and Shabby Road. Yeah, I did say that on purpose as well. So what a great recording engineer. And I've said this before, of course, George Martin was the producer, but it was Geoff Emerick's idea in the way that he mic'd up many of the instruments, even Ringo's drums, or doing this or doing that, pushing the boundaries. And don't get wrong, George Martin was super important for the Beatles, but Geoff Emerick was as well. So what I'm talking about now is the Sgt. Pepper album and Geoff Emerick. You might be thinking, why? Well, I purchased a lot of items which belonged to Geoff Emerick. Geoff Emerick was born on December the 5th, 1945, Crouch End in England. He was 21 on Monday, December the 6th. No, he wasn't. Monday, the 5th of December, 1966. That's why he was 21. You might be thinking, well, Dino, get to the point. Well, here's the point. Geoff Emerick was working on the Beatles as of yet unreleased and just started Sgt. Pepper's album. So when they're recording in the studio, the Beatles a lot of time, they didn't tend to work weekends, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. It wasn't 9 to 5, was it? So they tended to have weekends off, and they could go and see a show, go out driving in the car. This is, of course, when they weren't touring. Go and see a show at the Savile Theatre, whatever they were doing. But the point being, Geoff Emerick was born on December the 5th, which was a Monday. Now, the Beatles had been in Abbey Road Studios, EMI Studios in London, on Friday the 2nd of December, and they'd been mixing and editing Pantomime Everywhere It's Christmas with Tony Barrow and Geoff Emerick, and the second engineer was Phil McDonald. They then had the Saturday off and the Sunday, which is the 3rd and 4th of December. They also had the Monday off, which was the Monday the 5th of December, which was Geoff Emerick's 21st birthday. Get to the point now. Okay. Well, these are all birthday cards to Geoff Emerick when he was 21. As I say, he was 21 on December the 5th, 1966. So these are all Geoff Emerick's birthday cards, which I'm very, very pleased to have. So there's one. Dear Geoff, all good wishes for future. Love, Eileen, Georgie and Debbie. Does it say Georgie or Gina? George and Debbie. This is a lovely one. This is a very special one. Congratulations on your 21st. And on the back, all the best of a happy future son. Love, Mum and Dad. Geoff Emerick's 21st birthday card. I think this wasn't his proper birthday card, because if you look inside, there's a space for autographs. Unfortunately, the Beatles haven't autographed them. You can't imagine Geoff Emerick's going to take that in the day after he's 21, working Abbey Road Studio. Says, here, lads, would you mind signing this? Another Geoff Emerick birthday card. These are obviously the only ones in the world. To Geoff from Doris, and I can't know if it says Alf, with all best wishes. Another 21st birthday card. All the best of luck, Geoff, from Dinky Husband, or Pinky Husband. Are you any of these people that sent Geoff Emerick his 21st birthday cards? I'd love to know. Dear Geoff, a very happy 21st and best of everything from Nell. I'm sure it says Nell, not Neil, because I was thinking, is that from Neil Aspinall? I'm pretty certain that says Nell. And there's more. Step right up. To Geoff from Auntie Pat, Uncle Joe, Linda and Joyce. Now I know these have never been seen anywhere in the world. To Jeffrey from Uncle Sid and Auntie. I can't read the name. Can you decipher what that is? Another of Geoff Emerick's 21st birthday cards. I like this one. How funky is that? Loads of keys. Was it key to the door 21? Is that what it was or is? In the UK anyway. Best wishes for your 21st birthday. Many happy returns, Geoff. On your 21st, good luck. Looks like it says Tony. Now, I don't know if that's from Tony Barrow. I don't know. Does Tony Barrow... I've got some signed Tony Barrow stuff. Does that look like his signature? There's another one. To Geoff, congratulations from... Looks like it says Colin and Rosemary. So I'm presuming most of these are relatives and friends. Best wishes and good luck, Geoff, from Mr. and Mrs. Cook. So there's no George Martin or Brian Epstein signed ones here. Or those lads from Liverpool. There's another one. To Geoff, congratulations and best for the future of Mr. and Mrs. Clark. So that's Geoff Emerick's 21st birthday cards. I was going to get the 1966 Christmas album out. I'm so organised. Christmas album. Christmas record that he'd been working on. This is the 1966 one. There we go. So Geoff was working on this with Tony Barrow and George Martin and Philip McDonald day after he received those birthday cards. Also, I just want to say as well, I get a lot of my stuff from the brilliant Mark Lewis and the Beatles recording sessions. Complete Beatles recording sessions. Everybody should have this book. If you want to know when they recorded, who was doing what. My all-time favourite book. There we go. Plug for you there, Mr. Lewison. Incredible book. In fact, this book belonged to, let's have a look here, Larry Ellis. Well, who's Larry Ellis, Dino? I don't know who he is. Well, if you don't know, Larry Ellis took some very important photos of the Beatles. He captured them coming back into the studios. I think it was November the 24th, 1966. If you've seen them when they come up the Abbey Road steps and they're being interviewed, you know, are you going to be touring? Are you going to be splitting up? So Larry Ellis was there taking photographs. I have got a lot more Geoff Emerick stuff, including family tree letters. An incredible book here on, I believe they're cigarette cards that belongs to, I believe it was his father, George. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, because I'm not exactly sure. It's got dates in it. But also, I've got lots of paraphernalia and stuff here. Some lovely Geoff Emerick items here. And even this FedEx sent to Geoff. Can you read what it says there? Abbey Road Studios. If you look there, this is sent from America to Geoff Emerick, Abbey Road Studios. So I've got lots and lots of items. These were purchased from his family. And one of the some fascinating things that I love, besides letters, are things like this. When Geoff would come to England, because he didn't live in England, he lived in America, even though he had a house in Crouch End in London, he would have to hire cars. Now, here he hired a car and he stayed in Peamarsh. I don't know why. Why would he stay in Peamarsh? So I've got quite a few of these and airline tickets when he was working on the anthology, and also Flaming Pie. So that's basically it. That's just credit there to, and a nod to Mr. Geoff Emerick, who sadly passed away a few years ago. Massively important person in the Beatles story. So that's me sharing Geoff Emerick's 21st birthday cards with you when he was busy working on the Beatles. Christmas vinyl that would have been given to fans in December 66, and also working on Revolver. Where is it? I should really finish with Revolver, shouldn't I? Fabulous. I will do more on Geoff Emerick and other items that I have, and it will be fascinating, if I don't mind saying so myself. Please like and subscribe, because that way you can be notified of more videos that I'm going to be making. Take care. Thanks for watching. This is Dino V saying ciao.